cut the individual rates from 7 brackets to 4. Simplification. 25%, 20%, 10%, and 0. It ends the death tax. It's a double taxation. A lot of families go through hell over the death tax. It reduces or eliminates most of the deductions and loopholes available to special interests and to the very rich. In other words, it's going to cost me a fortune.
Byron York, chief political correspondent, Washington Examiner, and Fox News contributor, going to cost you a fortune too, Byron. Good morning to you. Trump has
Good
now.
morning, Bill.
He's put himself in the debate over tax reform, clearly, with this plan.
Absolutely, and he's been talking about it and kind of teasing it for quite a long time. But this gets Trump back in the policy area. His campaign has kind of been characterized by feuds and personal comments with some of his fellow candidates. This gets him squarely back into this, and it is a very Republican tax plan. As you mentioned, 4 brackets, as he mentioned, 0, 10, 20, 25%. Families, individuals who make $25,000 or less are going to pay 0 income tax. Couples who make $50,000 or less are going to pay 0 income tax under this Trump plan.
All right, so if you don't pay, you send a letter, right, that says, I win? Is this for real?
That's a classic Trump touch, isn't it? I mean, it's the kind of thing his opponents are going to make fun of it. I'm sure some Republican opponents will make fun of it. But it's going to catch the public imagination. Yes, if you're one of those people who pay 0 federal income tax, you send the IRS a letter that says, I win. It seems kind of silly, but it's going to get Trump a lot of attention.
You get a summer questioning. Rush Limbaugh raised this question, too. You know, if you're not paying taxes, where's the incentive to make more money and improve your life? So this debate continues. He's got a thumbs up for the Americans for tax reform. He says it's revenue neutral, suggesting the economy will grow and bring more revenue into Washington. Marco Rubio apparently has Donald Trump in the crosshairs. Watch.
Look, I'm not interested in the back and forth to be a member or part of his freak show. I would just say this. He is a very sensitive person. He doesn't like to be criticized. He responds to criticism very poorly. But this election is not going to be about Donald Trump. He thinks it is, but it's not about him. It has to be about the issues confronting our country. And my sense of it is that every time issues become prominent, he will say something outrageous or do something outrageous so that he doesn't have to talk about the issues.
Is this outrageous? Doesn't appear to be.
Well, Trump referred to Rubio as a clown. Now Rubio is referred to the Trump freak show. That's the kind of stuff that the tax plan actually gets away from. By the way, this tax plan, there are going to be serious questions about, one, whether it adds up, whether it really does add to the deficit. Trump claims that it would not. And the other thing is, remember how Trump was saying before he's going to make those hedge fund guys pay more. I think that you're going to have to look deeply into the numbers and see if they really pay more, or if they do, if they pay very much more. So the questions, I think, about whether Trump is really kind of going after the highest income earners, as he said he would, we'll have to look closely into the numbers, see if that really is there.
Neil Cavuto is coming up next hour, too. He's been all over this
He'll
story,
know
too.
the answers.
Yes, he will. Thank you, Byron. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, Bill.
Byron York.
Switching gears for a moment, some extreme